Coi Leray, what's up?
What's going on?
What's up? Welcome. Thank you for joining RnBass.
Thank you for having me.
I'm really loving the hat right now because I'm from the Bay. Got the SF hat.
I like the colorway. You feel me? It's the colorway for me.
It's the most best hat ever. I love it. I'm so glad you wore that.
Yeah.
Do hats like mean something to you? You know when people like wear a hat and it says like D on it, like, oh, it's Detroit, or do you just not care? Like anybody could wear any city hat.
I personally like fitteds. I need my fitteds to be like, hold on, because my hair is a little messed up or whatever, but I need my fitteds to be like the stretchy ones.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I don't really, these are kids. It's a kid's hat. So, you know, and it's very important for me to wear hats because like, I'm at my dad's restaurant right now. Dad, come here. Dad, come here real quick. Come here real quick.
Hey.
I'm in Atlanta. Say what's up.
Yo, what up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you?
You know what's crazy? In high school, people used to say I look like you, bro.
Oh, that's dope.
No lie.
That's dope, bro. That's the shit. I like that.
Like, hey, you look like Benzino, bro. I'm like, wow, really?
No, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, but you have a good one.
You too, bro. Well, what kind of food y'all got there at the restaurant?
We got seafood, fried lobster tails, crab legs with the Zeno sauce, fried shrimp. Yeah, it's lit over here. Some French fries, hush puppies.
I was just watching your cooking show right now, and I was getting hella hungry. I was like, you were cooking like ceviche and stuff. I was like, I seen you were cutting the squid. I was like, ooh. I don't want to see that part, but I want to eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love cooking. Like that's one thing I do. I love cooking. I enjoy it.
How long you been cooking for?
Since a youngin', my dad you should see he's cooking. He's been cooking, and my mom could cook her ass off. So I always just took my little stuff from them and made what I make. But I also learned a lot from cooking shows and YouTube. That's where I learned most of my stuff now is YouTube and cooking shows.
You watch Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, but I really watch like Kadeb Cooking or Outdoor Chef Life and Russian Hacker. Russian Hacker, he'll like show you 10 kitchen gadgets that you've never seen before type shit. So now you're like, fine. It's like all kinds of fucking ways to chop onions, different breakfast machines and all kinds of stuff. So it's lit.
That's fire. Have you, so you actually like incorporated some of his stuff in your cooking too?
All the time.
That's fire. And that actually works better?
Yeah.
That's sick, man. Like, would you actually go on one of these like cooking shows like with one of these chefs and like really compete against somebody? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I love competition. I would love to compete in a cooking show for sure.
Man, send some food my way. Like just like FedEx that thing or like UPS.
Okay, I'll put them in the Postmates for you.
Postmated. Dang. So, okay, all right. So you dropped a new project. It got a lot of fire on there. I was listening to that. It's actually crazy. How has your sound like morphed through the years? I actually want to talk a little bit about that because you kind of came up in like kind of the SoundCloud rap era. You remember that? Like that's still a thing right now? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I mean, SoundCloud is just always gonna be where I feel like it's the start to a lot of artists' career. So it's always going to be that foundation, that place to where we have our fans, our strong, hardcore fans, loyal fans that just love music and we can just drop on our own time. But I try to stay away from SoundCloud just right now because I'm working on my album. We're about to drop another EP called Now or Never 2.0. So I'm just really just going with the flow for real and working on my album. But I'm gonna drop some shit on SoundCloud. Some surprise shit though. It gotta be like some surprise shit.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people like use SoundCloud still, and when they do, it's kind of like they just drop something out of nowhere.
Exclusive. Like SoundCloud to me is like an exclusive platform where you drop some exclusive shit. You feel me? That nobody's like either you never even previewed a snippet before you just drop that shit out of nowhere.
I agree. I think people sometimes like try to downplay it or something because it's like, yeah, SoundCloud's dead, but it's like
Downplay it because it's free, but it's like I guarantee you, if they was to go ahead and start charging motherfuckers, or what is it? What like how does SoundCloud work? You don't get paid from streams on the SoundCloud, right?
You do now.
You do now?
Yeah, but they'll put your album exclusively, but you have to pay to be able to listen to that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yo, she got it, yo.
Yeah?
I'm dead. Already. Like quick.
My dad put my friend on the register.
Yo, real. She's good. She just did like a $60, $70 sale.
Nice.
For like 5 different things.
She's bringing the money.
So is it dine-in over there, or is it like you got to take out only?
It's in a mall. We're at the Decatur Mall.
Crabs, fried lobster.
Hey, plug it, man. Plug what.
Yeah, we got one in Chicago too.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Hell yeah.
So during like COVID and everything, have you felt like you got more inspired to create crazier stuff, or do you think you're kind of like chilling more, or how do you feel?
Coi, she's getting tips.
This is the best interview.
I feel like COVID, I mean, I hate the fact that, first I just wanted to say like my prayers go out to everybody that's dealing with. You hear my dad talk about some COVID kept me out of jail. I love COVID. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm about to go in the freezer. Yo. So, I mean, prayers go out to anybody that's, gotten it or lost someone from it or anything like that. Like, that's one thing for sure. But one thing I got to just say is, bruh, I'm in Atlanta right now. They closed LA down. Like, it's closed. You feel me? So I just feel like that shit is just whack as shit. And there's no explanation behind it. So now I'm in Atlanta and I'm out here and I'm hustling and I'm doing what I got to do to fucking take care of whatever I got to take care of. Fuck a COVID at this point. Like, I'm just out here taking risks for real. I take precaution though. I got my hand sanitizer. I have my face mask. I got my care package with elderberry. We got all kinds of vitamin C powder. We got dry sea moss. We take ginger shots in the morning. Like, we're very fucking... But there's only so much we can do. Like, we're not going to go ahead and stop ourselves from trying to,
Right, yeah. I mean, there's only so much you can do, And I mean, if you're taking the precautions and everything, everybody knows pretty much.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do, but shit. I can't wait till this shit is over, bro. I can't wait till this shit is over.
I know. Hopefully there's the vaccine's safe. People try to take the vaccine in such a short period of time. And I don't know, man, I think I'm gonna be one of those people that like waited out a little bit, let those other people get the vaccine first. And then I'm gonna see what's up with it after.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So as a female artist, right, how important do you think it is to have like a cult following already built before you like get into the music? Do you think, let's say like a girl that lives down my street, right? Let's say she's about to do music. She has 0 following. Do you still think that she could make it super huge in the same amount of time as somebody that has like a little cult following already built?
I don't know. I mean, what's for you is for you. You feel me? Everybody's different. Everybody's story is different and everybody's talent and success goes in different ways. So I really can't speak on that. Best advice I can give to people is just stay focused. You feel me? Apply pressure, stay consistent, stay loyal, be nice, be kind to people, and work hard. And who knows where the fuck you be. There's motherfuckers that woke up and became millionaires and number one records overnight and probably never heard of them again. And then you got people that put they all into this shit and work forever, ever. And then a couple years later, they become the biggest star and they maintain that.
Right. So, it's about consistency, I think, really, like what it boils down to. And having like some type of following that like really messes with you and stuff. How'd you
deal your food drink?
Pass some of that over here. Let's see what that food's looking like.
Got some fried shrimp. Where's the
fried shrimps?
Where is the tartar sauce?
We do the fried lobster.
This interview featuring Benzino right now. Let's get it.
Like, look.
Oh, there it is. Benzino's Crab Trap. I never even knew about that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plug that in the Yelp. Put the Yelp link in there. This is like Coi. Would you actually start a restaurant since your dad got one going on?
Yeah, I want to open one of these in Jersey.
What would you call it?
Benzino's Crab Trap.
Oh, okay. It wouldn't be like Coi's crab trap too? No?
I think I could make it, probably add a little koi in there.
So how'd you initially, like, when you just started, like, how'd you initially grow at, like on Instagram and everything?
I don't know. This should happen overnight, bro.
Bro.
Apply pressure. Yeah, like I apply pressure. I stay consistent. Next thing you know, I got 12 labels having a bidding war.
Whew. And have you always been rapping, like, since you were a kid and everything?
Music's in my blood. Feel me?
Yeah.
Music's in my soul. It runs through my veins.
I noticed you doing a lot more like melodic stuff now too, and I like that. It's like
I've been doing melodic. If you listen to my first project, and if you go to SoundCloud,
oh yeah,
you go to the first 4 songs, it'll be rap melodic.
Yeah, no, I actually hear like the improvement in your melodic tone in this latest project, because actually literally I've been listening to you, but I just went back to your very like first 3 songs on SoundCloud. I went all the way back. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Let me listen real quick and see what she was doing real quick, And I really hear the improvement. I mean, I feel like you probably put in your 10,000 hours by now, like.
I sure did. I go hard. I got a studio in my crib, so I always try to stay busy and try to just stay creative as much as possible.
So what do you think is more effective, though? Do you think melody is more effective, or do you think rapping is more effective?
They're 2 different things. They're both effective in their own way. For a female, I feel like being able to sing is something that is important. So, like you want to be able to rap, I guess, cool, that's dope that you could rap, but having the ability to be versatile and sing and hop into different type of genres like pop and really, give people different sounds instead of the same like repetitive thing, I feel like that's very important.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's fire. So randomly, like, I mean, I've watched a lot of interviews of you and stuff, and everyone's talking about kind of like the same stuff and blah, 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 blah. I want to ask you, what's something totally random like that you believe in that other people are skeptical about?
What do I believe in that people don't really believe in?
Yeah, like, like people, like some people are flat earthers, some people like believe in aliens and stuff like that. What do you believe in that you're passionate about and you want other people to believe in?
God. And you know what I believe? That I'm a superhero. Like I wake up and I feel like I got powers, yeah.
Like real powers?
Like real powers.
Like what? What kind of powers you got?
Like I can't fucking do flash or, turn into fucking invisible, but, I could bring a lot of people together and I could turn a lot of situations into positive situations. Like, and I could, and everything that I've accomplished, I'm dead. And everything that I accomplished, it just doesn't happen. I signed the biggest deal of 2019.
How'd you do that? That's fire. Give me an example of you like connecting a situation together and using your powers and like making something align.
Like being able to go ahead and give everybody in my family the motivation and bring them together. Feel me? Mm-hmm. On a personal level, I got a couple family, like in my family, sometimes somebody disagrees or they're not fucking with this person. Even my mom and dad, like I feel like I'm able to bring everybody together no matter what. My brother's locked up right now. I know that him knowing that I'm out here working hard, and he hear me on the radio. He calls me all the time. He like, yo, bro, I got Now or Never on the kiosk. It's just like if I wasn't able to speak to him and be there for him, I feel like he wouldn't be able to have such as positive energy just being in jail. Because hearing my voice just makes him be like, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a power automatically. Like, and on top of that, I'm an influencer and I motivate. And a lot of people look up to me, especially a lot of young females, because I just don't give a fuck about like people judge what anybody has to say. Like I'm small, like I'm tiny, right? And a lot of girls thank me every single day for just being able to embrace my body, and they tell me all the time like it helped them go ahead and be able to take a picture and feel sexy and not have to worry about anybody calling them too skinny and shit. It's another power.
Yeah. Yeah, I really think that like body size shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Like some people are so caught up on it and stuff. So that's fire that you're actually like advocating for women to be able to do that.
Right.
No matter how, whatever size you might be, you know what I'm saying? What else are you advocating for right now?
What does that mean?
Means like, what are you kind of like pushing for? Like, what's your message that you're trying to get across right now?
The message I'm trying to get across is stay woke, right? Stay woke and understand that there's a lot going on in this world. So you just got to just stay woke, make sure that you educate yourself. And I want to be able to motivate a lot of people, especially younger than me, to just make sure they educate themselves as much as possible. And it doesn't necessarily mean, you know, go to school or read a book or watch a movie. I'm not saying don't go to school 100% you want to, but really just dig deeper into everything that's going on in the world today and figure out on how you can make a difference. You feel me?
Yeah.
But and if you're an artist, you know, how you can make a difference musically, how you can put it in a record, how you could touch people's soul and by singing this certain way and touching on this topic. I feel like that's important.
So where do you see yourself going, like after this project, after the next year, 2 years?
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
What does that mean? So what exactly does that mean?
I'm a superstar. That means that I'm going to be probably one of the biggest, I'm going to be the biggest female artist in the world. Not a female rapper. I ain't going to be the biggest female rapper in the world. I'm going to be the biggest female artist. And how I carry myself is like a brand. And I know it and I feel it.
I love that. Right now. I love that. You know what? A lot of people, I feel like they don't really believe in themselves. Like when they're doing artistry, they're like, yeah, this song's cool. You know, I just put it out. Like, it's like, why are you not like?
A lot of these people, bro, like, I understand, you know, it's this day and age is different because it's just like all sex to me, like sex sells.
Yeah.
It was different when you would just go in the studio. You don't even got to write. People don't even got to write their verses these days. They just go in the studio, get a little handwritten verse, rap it, and then they go online and twerk to it in a thong, and they're fucking viral, and they're number fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on Billboard, right? So to me, I just feel like I'm so different. I'm so different, and I'm able to go ahead and hold my shit. Like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm always just sustain, right?
Sustain.
Yeah, my vocab is like mediocre, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people just want that quick, you know, like overnight success, but they don't really know how to maintain that. You know, it comes so fast.
They want that fame. They don't really want to make a difference. Like there's people like Chris Brown, perfect example. He's somebody from day one and still to this day that's helped change the world in so many different ways. And he's so talented and true to himself, bro. He find any way to be bigger than his last project. Whether if it's thinking out the box, doing crazy dance moves, doing backflips, dancing with the Jabberwockies or whatever, he did it. And some people just don't give a fuck. They don't want to do that. They just want to go ahead and do the simple shit so they could get that popularity, fans, you get the following, and you move on. Because if you're not a rapper no more or a singer, and you got over millions of followers, that can still turn into a business. So it's like, at that point, bitches is just hustling.
I know a lot of people don't even look at it like that because, you know, like you said, you know, it's people like Chris Brown really are here for this. You know, they're meant to be who they are. You know what I mean? They're able to maintain that. And then you got people that blow up yesterday and then they weren't ready for that. They don't even know what to do with that. So it's like, it's just levels to it really, you know, and you know if you're meant to do it or not, you know? Mm-hmm. And for me, it sounds like you already know you're meant to do this and you're naturally talented. Some people like, you know, super got the ghostwriter, you know what I mean? No, you know, no offense to ghostwriters and stuff like that. Like,
nothing wrong with writers, but I mean, it's just some people just not. That's why I feel like I'm a superhero, because not everybody's a superhero. You know, I'm able to do whatever. I could do hair, I could do nails, I could dance, I could sing, I could rap, I could draw.
Can you make a beat?
I could make a beat. I could edit a music video. I could make graphics.
Have you ever put out your own song that's like you wrote, produced, mixed, mastered, you made the cover art? I'm talking about everything.
Okay. No, because I'm not interested in that part.
Okay.
I never really was interested. Like if I sat and I actually have a song on my laptop so that I started recording myself on and was like, fuck this. The vibe just ain't there. Feel me?
So what's your process then?
Huh?
What's your process then? Like usually?
I just gotta be in the mood, good energy, and I just like, yo, pull a beat up, go through some beats. I don't like listening to beats over and over for hours because then I'm just like, I don't want to record no more. So I just like to just go, pull up my Gmail, go through a couple beats, blast it out loud, vibe, smoke, a little bit of Patron or some shit. And then I bring the mic out the booth. Sometimes, depending on what studio, I'll go inside the booth, but I normally record outside the booth now. And I rock. I punch in. I got my laptop on my phone on the side with me, and I'll be like writing little different things, or I'll just be like freestyling. So,
does it matter to you like who made the beat? You know, like some people are really picky, like, oh, I need a beat from so and so or whatever. Like, let's say you're in your email, you pull up a random beat that just sounds good, but then you realize the producer's like a nobody. Would you still use that beat?
Yeah, hell yeah. All my best songs and all the best beats and all my best songs are made from upcoming producers. And that's no disrespect to the big dogs, because I worked with a lot of them. But like Tosh, for example, I Am Tosh, check him out. He's from Boston. Tosh, like 17, I think, 18, 17. I met him when he was 15. And he's done so many of my songs. He did The Hills. And now every time I go to my Gmail, I make sure I like look for Tosh first before anything. And it's always my go-to before anybody. Like, it's crazy.
You know, it's funny. I was going to mention that. Like, I think that's my favorite song from you, The Hills. That beat is literally, it's amazing. Like, it's next level, honestly. I'm like, who made this damn beat? Like, the kid's, how old is he? 16?
16, 17. I wanted to sign him, but I knew he was worth so much more. I don't want to give, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was worth, I look at him, I could tell him the nigga just worth something. I'd rather give him to somebody give him what he deserved, for real. So now we still working, we locked in.
No, I respect that though. I respect the fact that like you actually give new people a chance, you know what I mean? Because at some point everybody's new, you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people they just be looking for the names all the time. Like, oh yeah, I need a beat from so-and-so, so-and-so. So it's about the sound.
Yeah.
So you're going to be the biggest artist in the world, let's say by what, next year, 2022?
100%.
That's fire.
2021. Are we in 2021 right now, or are we in 2020?
2020.
Yeah, 2021.
The worst year of the century.
I'm dead.
So
you getting that vaccine?
What's up?
Are you getting that vaccine?
Not for after a year when everyone else gets it. Are you?
Absolutely not.
Are you an anti-vaxxer?
No. Oh no, I'm like, whatever.
We're in a really interesting world right now because there's like a lot of vegans, there's a lot of anti-vaxxers, there's a lot of politics going on. Like, the meats are getting to taste like real meat that are vegan meat. Have you tried Beyond and Impossible meat?
I don't like that shit.
Because I was gonna ask you if you would ever cook with some of those, like for your actual. Like,
I don't like none of that shit. None of that shit is fucking retarded. I feel like, let me tell you something. There's doctors that'll tell you like, all the vegan and all that shit. Like, all right, cool. Do what you do. I respect it. But if you actually get somebody to test your blood to see what your body actually needs, because everybody's different, you'll be surprised that, yeah, you shouldn't eat chicken or you shouldn't eat beef. But maybe your body needs pork, and it would go ahead and say that in the thing. As much as people don't like it or whatever, like, bitch, we was born on this motherfucking earth to eat. And if you could cook it, eat it. That's how I feel.
what kind of blood test is that actually?
What kind of blood test is that? My lawyer told me about it.
Nutritionists like that just test people's blood to see what their bodies need. Like,
It's a special doctor.
yeah.
Special doctor. I'm gonna find out. My lawyer told me.
That's actually hella interesting. I think more.
Because she said that she tried it, but then she like went to the doctor and he told her body needs beef. Like she should not eat that.
Do you have you ever thought about like trying to be vegan for like a week?
Absolutely not. Hell no.
You know, it's funny because I live in LA and I swear.
That's why they go vegan. Because
Everyone's
the
vegan.
food's fucking trash. Duh. Everybody in the eat they fucking grass and their lemons off their tree because y'all don't got no soul food, no Jamaican food, no breakfast, no little chicken spots. So now
No, you know what, though?
hungry, adapting to their environment.
I went to this. My boy took me to this spot though. It's like a vegan Mexican restaurant, right? And if he didn't tell me it wasn't vegan, I wouldn't even know. Like, or if he didn't tell me it was vegan, I wouldn't know. Like, honestly, they give you like, like these
Classy ass
tacos.
Madre?
Huh?
Was it Classy ass Madre?
Nah, it's in Van Nuys.
I used to live in Van Nuys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hole in the wall, but like the line was down the whole block, like like I said. But anyway, yeah, I'm not.
That vegan world is crazy, man. Honestly, I'll eat the food. I just ain't cooking it. And if it's good, like, I just rather steak than fake steak. But if I only had fake steak to eat, I'm gonna eat the fake steak.
Nah, I feel you though. Okay. So all right. So the collaborations you did on your project, right? Why those people?
Gunna, Kiana, Fetty.
7th Streeter.
That's a hard question. Why those people? I don't fucking know. Why those people? Why is Drake on your? Why Drake out of all people?
Why? Why did you have to put Kiana Lede on there? All right. Why couldn't you put?
No, Drake. Like, why not
the
Kanye?
hard questions here.
Could have put Little Dirk up there.
Why? Why didn't you do that? This guy, no. You know what's funny, man? It's like sometimes you only got so many choices. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
boom, boom, boom. But do you feel like this is a perfect project? Like you feel like you could have did better? Do you feel like do you want to change something?
Perfect. This project's perfect. Wait till you hear Now and Never 2.0. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna knock your socks off, buddy.
Because you know a song technically is never done, right?
Yeah. I feel that.
Literally, the song is only done because you say stop. You know what I mean? Like you could literally go back to all your songs and make new versions of them right now. Like you could raise the vocals and shit. Like
Yeah.
But anyways, damn, I mean I think we covered a lot in this talk right here. Your food is looking really good, actually.
I'm full. I'm trying to like save some room for the crab legs and stuff.
So when you're in Atlanta, you're gonna come through.
Of course. I'm about to put the Yelp link in this interview. So is he there every day working there and stuff?
Yeah.
Man, I'm about to check that out, honestly. And then in Coi, she needs to get her own restaurant with the crab, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get the place, you know, where you put the bib over your neck and then you got to peel the the shrimp. Yeah. Anyway, is there anything you want to like say, like in a closing statement, like to the people, like the people of the world, like that are? No. Okay. Wow, you're like, you just know, you're like good.
I'm like, yeah, I don't have anything to say to
She
the
loves
people.
all the people all over the world. Good energy and good vibrations.
Benzino, is there anything that you want to close off with?
Just everybody have a great Labor Day weekend. Stay safe, and y'all go get Now or Never.
Boom. There it is. Mic drop.